Um, okay. I just got an error message to see if it's actually for real or not. It was like the message was something about failed to authenticate with reading, and it looks like it. Go with that. Where am I? Hi, it's me. Hi, it's me. I'm me, and here I am. All right. Alrighty. And I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't feel. I still. It hasn't been a full week yet. It's been almost a week since the Switch 2 came out. I feel like that's a bad. I just. I don't know who it's for. I mean, I guess if you have a Switch and you have a lot of games that you play, and you're like, if only this game ran better, and the game could run better, that's super cool. Mario Kart's alright. It's pretty neat. It's legitimately fun. I'll say the game is fun. I'll give it that. But so is Mario Kart 8. I'm not comparing the amount of content. I'm just saying like $450, huh? $500 for the Mario Kart bundle. Or if you don't get the bundle, you're like, you know what, I'll just get Mario Kart later. That's $450 for the console. And then you got to spend another 80 bucks, 70, 80 bucks or whatever for Mario Kart. Like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? You sure about that? You sure about that? Meanwhile, I can go over here, and again, these are not new games. A lot of these games are also kind of available on the Switch, the original Switch. But let's go with this, because this was one of the games that I had loaded up. I don't think I streamed it. Cool thing is, on the regular Switch, the original Switch, and the OLED, it runs at about, I'm going to say 20-ish frames per second, because it's locked to 30. Um, it runs at a stable 60 here on higher settings. On the Switch 2, this game runs at about 30 frames per second. It's a steady 30. So they did a patch for it and allowed it to look better. It would run better. But I don't think this company, they might do it. They've got a big update that they're planning. They got like an updated roadmap. Like, hey guys, we're finally back. We're going to kick some ass, which is what they always say. And they go silent for 6 months. They put out the patch where it's like, now your foot doesn't turn sideways when you kick. Okay. Oh boy. I need to figure out this batteries or not battery situation, the AC adapter. Cause look at this. This is running at the proper frame rate. Terrible. That's not related to the quality of the game. Forgot about that. I forgot this one right here. Inside does that. Okay, whatever. Let's go to where I was at. I don't know what these spots are off the top of my head. Yeah, this is already running full 60. Um, Steam Deck is 400. You can get a Steam Deck for 400. You get the model that I have. I think is 4. I believe I have the 256 gig model. Regular LCD. OLED models are more expensive. I think they're like 549 and 649 or something like that, but you get a lot more memory. I'm sure those are also good though. But like, yo, okay, so I just did all of that. Ugh, pretty sure I was gonna land that. Your ghetto bird. One more. Oh, so good. Oh yes, that's right. This is the marriage bureau. Okay, because it's got this crazy spot right here. This game runs at 60. It's on medium to high settings. I want to say the Steam Deck or the Switch 2 runs it on like low. On. Good check. Ugh. Failure. I'm gonna try to get a kickflip to 5-0. Kickflip. Missed it. Missed it again. Okay. By one more shot, I meant this is the one more shot.
Ah, messing up so much. Well, okay, so alright, let me go ahead and use that too. Another example of a thing that I like about this more than the Switch 2. The Switch 2 has hardware issues where I'm like, man, like, these were problems on the original Switch. Why did you not do anything about this? Um, Look at this. This is analog turning. The Switch 2 only has digital. So that means like if you're turning, you're always going to be turning hard. You can't do small turns. So the thing about this game too is you have reverts. So if you double tap the button, you do a revert. It's a lot harder for me to do a revert on accident on this version because I don't have to go full speed. What up, homie? I can just do what I want to do. I have so much more control because again, these are analog triggers. It's 2025. Why does the Switch 2 not support analog? And one of their launch games is a racing game. What are they doing? Oh, there's so many little tiny things about that console. I'm like, man, you could have made this so much better. I know it can't cost that much. Or they're like, man, we're gonna put this better processor in here so you can play more games. We've got a better cooling system, whatever. Switch 2 has so much going for it, but then at the same time, it's like, you saved money where? Why? And the messed up thing about it too is that this controller here, I can use this with the Switch 2, but the triggers, even though they're analog triggers, they get picked up as digital. So I still can't really do anything. Yes. Let's go here. I want to try to do like a, let's go front side flip. Nope. It's kind of what I wanted to do. This is switch heel 180 into like a manual. Oh. So much stuff about this game that I love, and it's like, it's Skate had this thing where like, and when you play the Tony Hawk games, when you see people play them, they're like, oh, you're doing like, you can do that no problem. Just do a 180 and press down and triangle. But doing that stuff in this game feels so much more rewarding to me. I guess because, you know, from skating in the past. Like, sitting there and trying to line up a trick just right. Go heel, we're gonna heel lip. Take it. Nope, I'll take it. Whatever, I won. I won. The other thing about the games too is, like, to me, I don't have it on here. I do think that Yakuza Zero port is really good. Whatever, the director's cut, like the voice acting. I know people aren't, they're mixing the voice acting. I think it's good. Well, they did a pretty good job with it, from what I've heard so far. But at the same time, you could get a Steam Deck for $50 less, and I can go play Unreal Tournament. I can go play Vanquish over here. You got, of course, you got Vampire Survivors, whatever. Turok, you know, N64 Classic. You got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. And this game on the Switch 2 runs at a locked 30 because that's what the Steam Deck, or the Switch 2, sorry, the original Switch ran at. But the problem is that it's on like low settings. I can play this in like medium to high settings on the Steam Deck, $50 less, and it runs at a higher frame rate too. It's like, it looks better and it runs better. Like, man, come on. Come on. I'm trying to think of another console where I feel like this wasn't a good deal. I'm hoping in the future, you know, if they patch more games, I really do think that, say, Tony Hawk 1 and 2 could probably run at a stable 60 on like medium to high settings on the Switch 2. But I don't know. I can't adjust that myself. I have to depend on them to make a patch. And since they've got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 plus 4 coming out, why would they go back and patch 1 plus 2? No reason for them to do that. But I got access to State of Decay, Battlefront 2 from the Xbox. I was scrolling up to something. I was trying to build Shredders. This is a modern snowboarding game, like a skate take on skate snowboarding. Right here, Resident Evil 2 and 5. I'm sure this right here on the Switch 2, Resident Evil 5 probably runs at a stable 60, but Resident Evil 2 It's not even out. I think the only version that they probably have is like a cloud streaming version, if that works with the Switch 2. Red Dead. Red Dead should run better, but got more options there. I can go play fake DDR. It's a tower. Let's see what else I have. I deleted a lot more of the modern games only because it was like, well, I can play this on my PC, and you have to make some limitations when you play this stuff on the Steam Deck. I've got these games right here, which I believe, I think I bought Zero, the Zero collection. I think I bought it for like $6, $6 or $7. I think it goes on sale for maybe like 15 every now and then on the Switch. You gotta pay more, and it's the same game. It's like you could get a cheaper console and do the same thing, and I can use so many more controllers with it too. Like it's such a hard sell. Oh god, this is the Switch 2, man. There you go. We got Halo. We got Halo. This is the Master Chief Collection. I think this is 1 through 4, including Halo Reach and ODST. Galgun? I think Galgun's actually probably on Switch. Why not? This is like my most recent purchase, I think, for PC Steam Deck. Full Spectrum Warrior, which is from the Xbox, it was like $1, maybe. It might have been 97 cents. City of the Wolves here. Fantasy Life. This is the game where I bought this for, I think I might have got it for like 40 something on here. I'm going to check right now. Let's see what the eShop price is. eShop. The eShop is a lot faster on the Switch too. So if you want to give them your money, they make it easier for you to do it. All right, Fantasy Life for the Switch 2, $62.58. What is it on Steam? So it's 60, so it's not that much more. That's a good comparison. But yeah, again, it's just little things. And the other thing, the biggest thing that I noticed, again, I have all these collections on both consoles for the most part because I would rather play these collections here because I can get my fake achievements, so I can pretend I'm doing something important with my life. It's like, oh, what are you doing? How come you're not out there looking for a wife or a new house or something like that? I gotta go play Castlevania. I get an achievement for finishing it. Me. I can go here to non-Steam games, and again, this is free. Whatever, you can say what you want to say about emulation. It's cool, whatever, I get it. Not everybody's gonna be in emulation. But if I hop on the N64 section over here, these are the games I have here. Did I delete GoldenEye? I don't know why I would have deleted GoldenEye, but I guess I did. Nope, it's here. It's under GoldenEye 007. It used to be 007 GoldenEye. It's a game. I feel like, because I'm not a big fan of it, might have deleted it. No, I got the Wind Waker on here. Okay. Let's turn this on. Okay. Instantly. The biggest thing is, like, I'm very happy that they added GameCube games to the Switch 2. That's cool. If you have the expansion pass, you can play GameCube games in the Switch 2. Awesome. But I still, to this day, in 2025, they've had this issue since the console came out, the original Switch came out, or whatever they added the virtual console-y stuff. I have a black border. So if I'm playing the game in the dark, I don't have to worry about any sort of weird shading. If I'm playing it on the handheld, no weird shading. It's just a black border. To me, I like that. I really appreciate that. For them, like, they just won't let you turn it off. Like, why can't I not turn this off? And all these years later, no, absolutely not. This is I don't expect them to let you do this, but again, this is playing at a higher resolution. This is probably playing at 1080p. handheld, $400. This is running. I mean, the Switch 2 could do this if they wanted to. They might let you. I'm not sure. Didn't look into it too much. This is running totally fine. I can turn on the CRT filter too if I want to. And let's just happy with the performance. Okay. I didn't intend to start the stream off as a Switch 2 bashing session, but like, man, $450. I try not to let the price affect it, but you can't look at, you cannot have a world where it's like, man, just judge the console as it is. It is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. But when you can get something for cheaper that can do almost the exact same thing except play Mario Kart, what are you doing? You could spend, if you're like, oh, well, I want to play Cyberpunk, you can go get a PS5 for $400 too. It's the all digital version, but at the same time, outside of Cyberpunk, which is really funny, every other game that's out for the Switch 2 is a virtual game card. You can go buy a cartridge for, say, Fantasy Life, put it in your console. If you don't have the internet, you can't play it because it has to download all the data from the internet, from the eShop, and then save it to the console. So then, like, you're losing the data anyway. So it's all digital. What are we doing? It's crazy, man. Oh god, it just bothers me how, like, jeez. Let me look for the regular Nintendo. And already in there, duh. Stupid. Play everybody's favorite game, Super Mario Bros. Okay, check this out. I'm logged into Retro Achievements. I have a CRT filter on here. Don't know how well it shows up in the stream, but it's on. I got to switch the controls, I think. Setting. Okay. Same thing. There's no lag. I am bad at Mario. However, again, I'm playing this game on the Switch 2, or not the Switch 2, the Steam Deck. Free. You can say, if you want to say, like, you know what, it's free on the Switch 2 also, if you sign up for the Nintendo Switch Online stuff, you get this with part of that. If you get the expansion pass, you get the N64 and all the other stuff. But, so this has a border on it. But I want to say, if I press these buttons here, I can go in here. I can turn that off if I want to. I can go into the, where's the video settings at? Settings, video. I want to be a savage, which I love doing. Love doing this because I know there are people that probably tune into the streams like, oh, what's he playing? I can do this here. Oh, let me turn off the overlay. Hold on, my bad. Quick menu. Screen overlay, cut that off. Alright. Look at this. If I want to be a savage, I can go in here and I can play Mario, Super Mario Brothers in a widescreen form, and it's taking up the full screen and it's running fine. This is free! What are we doing? $450. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Oh god. Just bothers me so much, man. It bothers me so much. Again, using emulators and stuff it takes a bit of learning. If you know how to do it, it's, you know, it's not too bad. But even then, even like using it on the Steam Deck, like, you have to learn how to navigate the home and like the file structure because it's Linux. But again, once you do, like, you can play this. Oh, let's see if I can do the thing. My goal in Mario changed from like, hey, beat Mario. How far can you go? To, let's see if I can do it. We'll see if we can do the thing. We'll see. I used to be able to do it 100% of the time. A lot of times now I can't. It'll take me like 3 or 4 tries to actually get here. Like 3 or 4 lives to get here. Because I can't, I try to do it off the top of my head. I was like, wait, what is it? I think it's like this block here. think I got the wrong block. I think I needed the other one. Ugh. There was a point in time when I could just do this consistently and it wouldn't be an issue. Oh, that's not gonna help me at all. Oh, there we go. I have beaten Super Mario Brothers. That is my goal. Anytime I play Mario, is like, can I get to the minus world? And then this is it. This is where the game dies for me. It's like, all right, I've been here. I've done everything I wanted to do. I would have never imagined being able to do this when I was a kid. I remember reading about it in like magazines, like, what? There's a minus world? And you know, the Lost Levels came out, and I convinced myself, like, oh yeah, the Lost Levels must be about the minus world. Oh, game over. Game over, yeah. But again, this is free. This is free. You can get ROMs. If you know how to get them, you can get ROMs. I do believe, if you want to be like, oh, I don't want to get anything that's illegal, I believe, if you look hard enough, I think they're hosted on the Internet Archive from the US. Where they keep all their stuff at. Stuff gets deleted all the time. But yeah. Like, tell me I need to go out and spend $450 and I can't even play Star Wars, the Nintendo version. I don't want to play this game, but I've got access to all this stuff. That's another thing that kills me, is like, I really do like the idea of, like, it was very exciting, even though I have access to it on my damn phone, on my Switch, or not the Switch, the Steam Deck, got another handheld. You can play it on whatever other devices you had. It was really exciting when they announced, like, hey, we're going to be putting GoldenEye out on Pokemon Emerald. Are they having sex? They better be having sex. If they're not having sex, not interested. Only 59 people have beaten this Pokemon game. What? Why? What is this? This channel looks so, check the timestamps. That sinks. Offwind. Paladin months. Break 3. I don't understand. Am I now a Nazi? Did I just, like, oh man, going to jail? I can play Dreamcast games on here? Check this out. I got House of the Dead 2. I got House of the Dead 2. Do this here too. I can go in here and settings, video, scaling, 16:9, corporate. The House of the Dead. Look at that. Perfect. This is doing the 16:9 thing where it's actually kind of like running widescreen too. Always fun.
The House of the Dead.
You can tell, like, when the games aren't designed to actually run in 16:9, which they weren't back then, because you can see the popping on the side of the screen. But it's still cool. Like, if you look at this video, like, it's technically a full image.
The House of the Dead.
Ever like cheated? This is the one. House of the Dead 1 is alright. House of the Dead 2. That's the one.
We're meeting G over there.
What?
I used to play this game so much back when we were in like 7th and 8th grade. I had a light gun, but I loved playing with the controller too.
Please be safe, G. How could anyone do this? G, James, I tried.
Tried.
Don't underestimate the enemy. James, take this.
No, don't come. Don't come.
Harry and Amy are coming to back us up. Hurry, go. Thanks, G. No, no. I don't want to die. My God.
Don't come!
Don't come.
Go away! Go away! Please, help him! Don't kill me! No! Help me!
I missed. Rest
There was nothing we could do.
When I title my streams as retro, I get a lot of like late on weird like people like bots being like, hey, I also like retro games. Oh, do you like Mega Man 2? Yes, I like Mega Man 2. Haha, I agree. It's like a script and like when you read it, you're like, is this real? I can't tell. Alright. But yeah, I can play Dreamcast games on the Steam Deck. Can't really do that on the Switch too.
The House of the Dead.
Man, it's $450, huh? I can't not think about that. Like, it's the hardest thing for me just to like delete that price from your memory. I can't do it. I want to play Dead or Alive 2. Can't do that on the Switch too. Steam Deck though. Goes up to PS2. Yeah, I can play some of these right here. Forgot if this runs properly. PS2 is when you can hit some weird issues. I think there's probably workarounds to get this set to work better. Some games are fine, some games aren't. I think a lot of games are fine. I think I was actually surprised. I was playing Tekken Tag 2. I was like, oh, this runs better than my phone does, which it should. Or Tekken Tag, my bad. Pass on this. I had that added. I could actually put it back on there. I just don't feel like typing it in. You can use other webcams too, but I think if you want the official one, I think that's, is it $60? $50? $60? Whatever. You know what's I was gonna unhook my Joy-Cons. They're right in front of me. There's a button to chat. Why? Like they missed the window on people wanting to chat online in games by like 10 to 15 years. Like back when the 360 was out, I feel like that was the last era where people were like, yeah, I want to hop online and start chatting with people. Like after towards the end of the 360, I feel like more and more people are like, hey, just mute the chat because it's just gonna be some kid. Mom, I want my chocolate milk. Hey, I just raped you, you fucking noob. You got all that weird stuff. So people over time are like, stop using chats, and people are like, oh man, I miss back when people were talking in games and you turn your mic on and like a new game and you're like, oh, this is just as bad as it used to be, if not worse. Mom, give me my Mountain Dew, you bitch. I call my mom a bitch. Yeah. Or you got the dudes where you're sitting there and you're playing like, let's say you're playing, I don't know, Mortal Kombat. I think Mortal Kombat 1 is the game that came out that had mic support, like mics are on by default. You'd hop online and you just hear, fuck. Yeah. Like you're sitting there like, am I hearing that? Like, wait, what? And you realize like, oh, it's the damn voice chat's on and people don't turn it off. But yeah, nobody wants to hear that. And now if you're sitting there and you're holding the Switch, down here on the bottom right of the controller is a button to open chat. Like I don't want to do that. I don't want that. Do not want. I don't use law. It did. And then it ran bad too. People have done tests and I think they're saying it runs better now on the Switch too. But it still looks bad. I was in the grocery store and I'm sitting there and I'm looking and I'm like, oh man, look at this. I think I was getting she's like, hey, can you pick up some eggs? I'm like, yeah, I got you. I put the basket I had down and I'm like, oh, let me pull up my phone and I look over and I'm like, is that Cody on a bottle of juice? Why? I think in Tekken, starting with like probably 5, I think that combos. Pretty good. Come on. This is my favorite licking attack, is because it's really dumb, but when you see it a couple of times, you're like, oh, that's kind of neat. Man, so day 1 of having the Switch 2, I'm sitting there and I'm playing. I'm like, I was at work. I bought the thing on my way to work. I was like, you know what? If they have these things in stock, I'm gonna get it. And I get there to the Walmart around the corner from me, in the black area. I stay in Stone Mountain near the damn Redan package store. That video that you sent. I'm like, you know what? I got a chance. Either they're going to have a bunch of them, or they're not gonna have gotten any. I don't see them not shipping any to that store. So I get there, I drop my uncle off to work. It's like 6. Send my manager a text like, "Hey, we're not really running today, so I'm gonna be a little bit late to work, but I'll be there by 7:30." The shift officially starts at 7:30. I usually get there around 6:30, 7. I get there around like 6 most days, but I don't really come 6:30 or 7 depending. So she's like, "All right, that's cool." So drop him off, drive back over to the Walmart. It's like 6:15, 6:20. Go to electronics, and I'm sitting there and I'm like waiting because they don't open until 7. I'm like, well, because it's a new console, maybe there'll be people there staffing it, you know, to sell it in the morning. Get there, not a single person in electronics. I'm like, cool. So they're not gonna open until 7, which means 7:10. Because it's retail. People are always running late. I get it. Get over there. 3 or 4 coaches, you know, their managers pass by me and they're like, hey, what are you here for? I'm like, I'm looking for the Switch 2. They're like, Switch 2? We got the Switch right over there. You want me to get you one? I was like, no. The new one that comes out today is like a new one. And I'm looking at the TV. It's like, you see that thing that's on the TV that says available today? I'm looking for that. They're like, I don't think we have that here. And I'm like, all right. From working retail, I know when a person doesn't know what they're talking about. Like, there's a certain tone that you hear. Like, yeah, we don't have those in. What? You want Pokemon cards? No, I don't think we. Never heard of it. What's that? And when you hear that, you're like, oh, I need to find somebody that actually works in the area so they might know, or somebody that's higher up that might know, like, hey, this is where we put holds at. I'm sitting there waiting. It hits 7 o'clock. Not a single person shows up. So another manager passes by around like 7:05. She's like, hey, do you need some help? I was like, yeah, I was trying to get a Switch. She's like, anybody back here? I was like, I haven't seen anybody yet. She's like, okay. I don't think we have it. I'm like, oh, well, it's a new product release. It's probably set aside. She's like, oh, I think you're right. She goes back there and she comes back out and she's like, hey, which one do you want? And I'm like, I have a choice. Well, I'm going to get the expensive one, $500, but it comes with the game. Got it. Worked an entire shift, didn't get out until like 6. Got home, hooked it up that night, did the live stream. And after I did the live stream, I'm sitting there like a third of the time thinking like, man, this feels like a bad value. And the more I use it, it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I'm still having those same feelings. And a lot of that too is just because of how much flexibility I have over here. I can play whatever I want to. I can play some X-Men too. Let's do that. Let's load X-Men too. It's tough. It's tough. From crisp coding. And the thing again, I can sit here and I can change the border, get rid of the border if I want to. I can change the border to whatever I want it to be. The biggest thing for me, it's not even like the way that the ROMs work on the Switch and the Switch 2. It's the fact that, like, to this day, I still can't turn off the we do the wall climb? I don't remember. I still can't turn off the border. If I can't change the aspect ratio, I'll deal with it, whatever. But let me at least turn off the damn. Oh, stupid trim that's on the outside. I don't want to see the weird faded gray blocks. I think I actually beat A Link to the Past for the first time on the Switch. It's funny because I have the physical cartridge. And I've played the ROM plenty of times, but I always get stuck. I do believe I was like, you know what, I'm going to beat one game on the Switch eShop or whatever, the Switch online version, and that's gonna be the game. I like how every character to me here looks fine except for him. He looks like he's seen some shit. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick. BRB. All right, we're back. Okay. Man. All right, I'm going to restart this game. I remember the first time I saw this, I was at a daycare and I didn't know there was an X-Men 2. I owned the first game I got for Sega Genesis. I think it was Sonic 2 and the X-Men game. I didn't ask for the X-Men game. My parents just knew I liked it. I didn't even know this game existed because I think this is before I was reading magazines. I might have seen a few Nintendo Powers, like just at different places, but wasn't really reading all that much then. This is 1993. I would have been like 7 years old, just picking it up. But this is around when I started reading them. I had no clue X-Men 2 was out. And I'm at this daycare after school, and they had video games there. Like you could tell the babysitters, whatever you want to call them, the people that work there, you could be like, hey, I want to play a video game. What game do you want to play? I want to play Sega Genesis. Okay, we'll put you on. They really do. They look grimy. They look super grimy when you compare the two. Super Nintendo was like, oh yes, this is, pardon me, dude. Super Nintendo looks like you go to like the nice white neighborhood. You're like, oh wow, look at how clean it is over here. And then Sega Genesis is like, yeah, no, we're gonna cut you. We're just gonna straight up stab you. We're gonna rip off your shoes and like throw your shoes in a power line. You're about to get ganked when you play a Sega Genesis game. But anyway, so played X-Men, knew about that. They had X-Men 2, and I think I requested to play it, and I put it in, and the game starts like this, and I don't think any other game does this. You just put the game in, and if you noticed before, I played as Beast. You'll get a different character a lot of times. Like if you put the game in another console, it'll just be like, oh hey, now you're playing as Nightcrawler. I'm like, wait, what? And it just starts, and I'm like, is the game broken? It looks so weird. It's the way it just goes. It's crazy. Oh yeah, that was I'm gonna say my famous story. I've told this in a bunch of streams because I'm going to show the game. But I'm going to switch to. I'm going to keep playing this in emulator form. I bought this. I bought this right here because the game for me, I sure hope I have it. It was, I'm sure maybe it's under, maybe I have Disney's Aladdin. I don't know if I have the ROM on here or not. There it is, Disney's Aladdin. So at that same daycare, some kid had brought this in, and At the time, I think I had a Nintendo and I had a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, and a Sega Genesis. And at the time, nice achievement. I didn't understand necessarily that games were different on different consoles because you would see in magazines like, oh man, you can live the Aladdin adventure at home. I think the verdict's still out on how people feel about this. I personally think the Sega Genesis one is better. But, so, I'm at this daycare, and I'm watching this kid play this game. And I'm like, oh man, is that Aladdin? He's like, yeah. So, music is whatever. Look at how cool that smoke animation is. Cool. Okay. Got the music? Got the music? You're sitting there, you know, it's Aladdin. I have the cheapest one. I got, when they did the price drop, I think I got the 256 gig model. LCD. I don't know how the OLED performs, but to me to be a hater, yeah. We'll play through about half this level, and we're gonna switch to the Super Nintendo one. And I'm sitting there watching this kid play this game. It's like, oh man, this looks just like the cartoon, because I think I had rented the movie before too. I'd seen it. You know, Aladdin is huge at the time. Shoot, it's got Robin Williams in it. Like that man, that man is peak. It's not even just that either. Like, I do think the levels are structured largely the same, but I want to say, so as a result of him having the sword, I think one of the kids there had like a password. You could play some later levels. We'll go to the top part of this area. Okay, as you can see, I can throw these apples. Pick up apples, and you can throw apples at enemies. That's me, that's what they call me. Every time I go to work, they're like, oh, that street rat's here. What's he doing? He's not a prince. He shouldn't have these powers. And I'm like, I'm gonna go steal your food, because that's what I do. And steal your girl. Okay. Still building up. We're still getting to. I just wanted to be like a decent point in the level, so I can be like, guys, check this out. These times, man, the games were different back then. I feel like now you'll have people be like, oh, let's do a comparison between the Xbox and PS4 or PS5 version of whatever this game is, and like they're pretty much the same thing. What the hell? Hang on. Yo, what's up? You'd have to check with your mom or my mom, because they use them in salad stuff all the time. Okay. Yeah. Hey, boys. Boys. What are you barking at? I'm not gonna do what they're barking at. It's bad. Alright. Whatever. So this is the Bork. This is the Sega Genesis version. Where is Super Nintendo? I sure hope I have it here, because it's going to be ruined if I don't. There it is, Disney's Aladdin. I don't have the Lion King. Alright, cool. So it's not just that you have the sword in one version, it's that like the game, the design of some of the levels is completely different. So I sit there and I'm watching this kid play Aladdin, and you know, I go to the video store that night after I got out. My parents are like, you can run a game? I'm like, alright, cool. So I'm so excited. Like, oh man, the Aladdin game looked awesome. You get to use the sword and whatever else. And like, I go over there, I'm like, oh, they don't have it for the Sega Genesis. Well, shoot, I'll just rent it for the Super Nintendo, because in my head, they're both 16-bit games. First off, if you notice right here in the title screen, this game is produced by Capcom. Okay. And then you get in here, and I'm like, huh, where's his sword? Why does it look like this? What? Wait, what? I hit him with the apple. Why didn't he die? Oh, that doesn't happen in this game anymore. I was like, wait, what? But I played Aladdin. Okay, well maybe once you get about halfway through the game, maybe you get the sword. Like, no, I think you just stay in this costume the entire game too, and I think the game just ends. Like, this is not a bad game, but to me, I've heard some people say that they think this one is better. It's just like, man, the people that think this game is that say that this game is better, they're like, oh, it's a better overall platformer. I'm like, if you like just straight platformer, like maybe, but like I want Aladdin to be the game about Aladdin, where he does all the cool Aladdin stuff. In the Sega Genesis version, I want to say when you get about halfway through the game, you get into the prince outfit too. So then you've also got, you got the sword and you're a prince. I was convinced that when you play this game, like, oh, that's gonna happen here, and I don't know if you change outfits or not. Damn it. Well, alright. So this game is what this game is. It's just a different game. Like, even the levels. This is the end of the level. It's structured completely different, but back then you would have no way of knowing, especially when you look at a video game magazine. It's like, hey, here's Aladdin. You can get Aladdin on the Sega Genesis, the Super Nintendo, the Game Gear, the Game Boy. You're like, wow, I can play Aladdin on anything. But what they don't tell you is that the games are different. Yeah. The conspiracy theory I heard about stuff about like this is that these were designed almost to kind of get kids into like gambling. I was like, oh, that doesn't make sense. There's so many games that are out there where like even Mario 2, you got the weird slot machine thing. Like, well, I was a kid and I'm sitting there, go, I'm gonna get really good at playing slots. And when you're older, man, I can go play slots. Yes, you just gotta play it good. Just play fast, you'll be fine. Alright, so wasn't again planning on playing this version, but oh, work. Boys. I'm pretty sure that's probably my uncle coming over. let me mute the mic for a second. Okay, they're running the room now. The little one will probably come back up here. The big one will stay down there for a second. Anyway, about this, where's that game at? The Aladdin. So if you were to buy this game, this right here, Disney Afternoon Collection, definitely, if you can get it, go for it. This has DuckTales 1 and 2, Chip 'n Dale 1 and 2, Darkwing Duck, and Tailspin. Those are awesome. Those are all Nintendo games, so those games are straight up classics to me. Aladdin and the Lion King. So this bundle right here, the problem is that it's Aladdin and the Lion King, but I think it's missing like the Super Nintendo versions, and I want to say the DLC adds in like Jungle Book stuff. So you get the Super Nintendo version of Aladdin and you get the Jungle Book, but they show you all the games on this collection, and like it's like $20 for the base game, and if you want to have the DLC, it's like another 10, so you're spending $30. It's like, why wouldn't you just, the collection is called the Aladdin and Lion King collection, put them all on there, even especially when they're featured in like the behind the scenes videos. But whatever. All right, enough of that. Okay, let's go to, let's see, retro games, man. This is what got me to delete a bunch of stuff off of the Steam Deck itself and switch the games I had on here. It's because my favorite example is, let's go with Super C. When you play retro games, people are like, oh, you just like it because it's old. It's not necessarily that super contra. When you play these games here, it's been 20-25 seconds. I'm jumping out of a helicopter, I'm shooting a gun, I have already murdered my first dude. If you go turn on like a modern game, it takes you so long to get going. And then on top of that too, you got other games where like, all right, I only have a limited amount of time to play. Well, I gotta load up the game, wait for the game to load into the world, whatever. Even if you're using like an SSD, you still have to wait for all that stuff. Because the main menu, you get past all the stupid splash screens. All right, so that's been like 3 minutes. I gotta do something else. I don't know. I gotta connect to the internet, verify my connection to the servers or whatever. Then I get in, wait up for the timer to tick down. Like, all right, by that point, you could already be through like most of the first level of Contra, or Super C in this case. This is part of the appeal of retro games to me. Like when I think about it, deep, like long and hard, as they say. It's this. It's just the fact that they just go. And even the games that, you know, take a while to get going, like say an RPG, a lot of RPGs are still going to, on the old consoles, they're going to start up a lot faster. They're not going to be, you know, super duper quick, but at the same time, you have to worry about watching like a 30-minute cutscene. I'm old. That's been about 2 to 3 minutes. I have already finished the entire first level of Super C. Like, man. And then on top of that too, like if you lose progress in one of these games, like you could be at the end of the game and it's not like, not a save state. You could lose a save state. That sucks for sure. But if you're not using save states, if you play this game probably takes you like 27 minutes to finish. However, the challenge is like, the games are just hard. You also have lives, so if you run out of lives, game's over. You gotta start from the beginning. It is what it is. It's just how the games work. I got a free guy. Oh. I gotta clear this board with the free guy I just got. Oh. Oh man, I never did that. I think I had a Game Tutor for Super Nintendo. Yeah, I didn't mean to add it to my favorites. I hate that. I hate the fact that the X button is add to favorites, because then I have to go back and unadd it to see the box art. Shoot first and forget about the questions. Go commit war crimes. Have a great time. Yes. Yeah, man, all these games back here, they just all... I think the reason I stop around, when I get into like retro games, I tend to try to like... And it's like PS1 and afterwards, I'm a little bit more flexible with like what I want to do. Like, do I want to like enhance the graphics or whatever? Just because, you know, by the time you get to PS1, you get games that take a little bit longer to get going. These are still pretty relatively quick. You got a lot more just like story stuff. Oh, by the way, I think Twisted Metal, the series, season 2 comes out next month. About 2097. Bushido Blade. Classics, man. Classics. This game running on the PSP is crazy. It does not look as good as the console version too, but it's so good. Blue Mines. Hey, this kid over here wants a copy of Ninja Gaiden and the Blue Mines. Oh man. I need to clean up the Atari games I have. Go play some Barnstorming. That's been my new, like, I'm gonna go play this. Actually, forget Barnstorming, let's go with Hero. The dogs are about to freak the fuck out. My uncle's about to leave. My dog is fine. The little dog, the one that's doing all the yipping, he's the one that loses his mind. Okay, I gotta mute the mic for a second because this grandpa, come here. Grandpa, come here, buddy. Come here. Yeah, Grandpa and Pee-wee. Here's Grandpa. Grandpa does not do good. He's got separation anxiety. The second anybody leaves, no, you're leaving forever. Come back. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. Yes, doggy. Okay. Are you ready? Freak out? You gonna look out the window and freak out? Go ahead. Go for it. Come here, Pee-wee. Oh, my dog's. There he goes. There he goes. He's on his nonsense again. Alright. Man. When people are like, I don't understand the appeal of Atari games. I didn't either. And then I played games like Hero, and I was like, oh, you know what? There's actually, when people put effort into it, there are some damn good Atari games out there. This is also why when they make those Atari collections, people are like, they really need to put Activision games on there because this is an Activision game, and this game is great. You gotta save the miners. Not from R. Kelly. Alright, cool. I think this game does the thing where if you are in the... if you're too close to the bomb, I think it blows you up. Yes. That took me a while to get used to. Look at how fast-paced this game is. This is an Atari game, man. It's so cool. This game is so neat. I needed to do something with this. I took out the light. Took out another light. What am I gonna do? I don't know what else I could have done there. I can't see. That's what it is. I took out another light. Bad luck all around, man. I'm gonna snake ya. I'm dead. Guess I'm dead. What? Oh, I touched the Yeah, man. Hero's great. There are some games on the Switch too that I'll give them credit for. Like, hey, this is a decent value. Like, I think Street Fighter 6, being, it's, what is it? I think it's $60. You get the base game plus all the season 1 and season 2 characters. Not too bad. That includes, you know, Terry and Mai and all of them. disappointing. I was so sure I'd hit that guy. I don't know if Atari 50 covers any of the Activision stuff, which is also crazy because Activision existing is like, it literally changes the video game industry. Like, it was the first time that people had started making their own video games. They didn't have a license or anything, they were just able to do it. Great. That was the sign. Your sign. You go that way. Oh, damn. Some people ask me, because I obviously didn't grow up with the Atari, but like, how are you able to play Atari games? And it's like, sorry, if you find the right Atari games, like, there are certain Atari games that are just like good. They're just fun. The box art in all these games is incredible, of course, but you know. Just like the movie. These kinds of games make me wish I had a paddle controller, but I don't know what to do. Anytime I look for like paddles, they're super expensive. Same with trackballs. I want a PC trackball. I want to be able to play what's it called? Golden Tee. Unit your gremlins. This Friday is Friday the 13th. If you didn't know, AMC Theaters are doing a 45th anniversary showing of movie at like 7:30 p.m. I'm definitely planning on trying to go too. Shoot. Ah, man. This is entertaining too. The most fun thing I think for me to have gotten into that I'm no good at is all the British like microcomputers, like the BBC and C64 and ZX Spectrum and all that stuff. It's like when you come across those games, you're like, oh man, this is like an entire world of games I didn't know about that all these people know all about. Damn it. I think what helps is remind myself, like, oh, yes, I can hit these things from the side, it doesn't matter. Ugh. I guess this means I've almost reached my limit on what I can do. I wonder how much easier this would be with like an actual like paddle controller. Shoot. No. The gremlins got me. Oh snap, we're gonna hit 40k. Hit 40k. Goal, this new goal. The new goal. 40k. I make the Space Marines happy. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Good. Scary. 40k. We won. We beat the game. It's so hard to line it up. Alright, we're good. Ah, damn it. 50k? What's really funny, so, you know, talking about not having a trackball, the trackpads on a Steam Deck or the Switch or a Steam controller, you can actually kind of use them like a trackpad. Like you can just swipe. Also got my steering wheel, which is like I think it's 900 degrees. Okay, we're almost at 50k. There we go. We hit it. Can I hit 60? I doubt it. Put it over here. Ah, no. It's just like the movie. The part of the movie in Gremlins where the gremlins were jumping off the roof of the building and you had to catch them. Then they would hatch from eggs and you had to shoot them. I remember that. That's my favorite part of the movie. Guy says, don't feed them after midnight. Hey, what's up? Shoot. Oh my gosh. 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 Alright, cool. I lived. 70k. Keep going, man. Keep it up. Almost there. This is starting to hurt my thumb. This leaves the analog stick is fine. There's a little bit of resistance on this D-pad that I'm using, so. Alright, 70k, we're good. 80k. Not happening. Oh no! Oh no, what? There's no way! Maybe I can hit 80k. It's possible. If I can clear these screens here, enough of these. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're doing alright. We got this. 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 Ah, nope. We're almost there. Shoot. Oh no, it's not happening now. I think I'm dead. This is game over. Yep. Dang it. So close. Oh man, GG's, GG. Telling you, man, there are some Atari games that are just like entertaining. I got Pee Wee and I got Grandpa. They've both been running in and out of the room. Pee Wee's doing Pee Wee stuff. Bought a Switch 2. If you didn't hear, don't buy a Switch 2. I bought a Switch 2. I got the extra money right now. I don't really have it, but I should go ahead and do this when I can, because if I don't do it now, if I didn't get it on launch day, I wasn't gonna get it. I wasn't gonna go back later and be like, oh, I'm gonna get a Switch 2. Got it? That's oh boy. This is wow. Hell Driver. That's what you call your from ITT Family Games. Hell Driver. Really? As a Hell Driver, you are steering your hot rod along the 6-lane motorway. It is only by utmost concentration and skillful steering, accelerating, braking that you avoid collision. Okay. Hole Hunter. There's all sorts of jokes I can make about that. Pass. Home run. Wow, this looks just like real baseball. This is, man, I think about this all the time. It's like this is. I'm using the Steam Deck right now. This is the Switch 2. I bought it launch day. I bought it on my way to work because I was surprised that they had it in there. I was like, man, if you guys have this, I'm going to buy one. If they told me they didn't have one, I was going to erase it from my mind. Be like, all right, I'm not going to look. I was going to look for the rest of that day, maybe after my shift. But that was going to be it. But anyway, I've streamed plenty of Switch 2 stuff. The verdict is I'm using my Steam Deck right now. It's $50 cheaper. It's a very hard sell. I think it's mostly the price. I feel like if that thing was like $350, maybe $400, it would be a little bit easier. And the prices for the games are regular price. Yes, exactly. You only live once and can make so many mistakes. I don't know what the acronym for that is. But yeah, man. Kangaroo, karate. What is karate? What is karate? If you think you're good, think again. Start as a white belt battling another white belt in a 2-minute match of wit, skill, and force. As your opponent steps towards you, do you stand your ground or step back or move into him? You block some of his kicks and punches, but how much can you take? Time ticks away, so you move to unleash your arsenal of kicks and punches, trying for that elusive knockdown. When you win, you advance 1 belt from white to red, all the way up to black belt, expert. But when you lose, your opponent gets even tougher in the next match. Gotta be good. Change that. There we go. Yes. You only live once, so don't buy a Switch 2 right now. I have told other people, like, you should, if you're gonna get a console right now, if you're thinking about getting a Switch 2, get a Steam Deck, or just wait. This game is good. This game is good. I think you play as like a bank robbers, and you have to like, yeah, or no, they're bank robbers. You play as a Bobby because you're rich, and you have to track them down and stop them before they escape. I have to get back all the stuff before they steal it. So the white dot that's on the bottom screen, that's the mini map. Where did it come back down? This only has 1 button. Stop that criminal. Aiding police custody or something. I don't know. I don't really know what the plot of the game is. So I have to stop that guy. Got him. Oh man. As I said before though, I'm telling you man, some Atari games are entertaining. You would think none of them are because they're so old, but like if you are into retro games and you find the right one and you just give it a chance, not bad. I don't know what just happened. Alright, so I'm going to believe that what just happened is that my Steam Deck overheated from all of the processing power. Oh yes, it looks like it just forced shut down for some reason. That's crazy. Those Atari games, man, they're super intense. Biggest thing with the Steam Deck and the Switch 2, I've told people, is like, in terms of value, if you are cool with adjusting settings, like just PC gaming stuff, absolutely go with the Steam Deck if you're trying to kind of torn between the two. The difference is, though, that with the Steam Deck, you have to be willing to like learn how to do that stuff. For some people that don't want to do it, you know, they're just like, I want to turn the console and just play games. Like, you should probably go to the Switch 2 if you're looking for either one of them. But I still think that the Steam Deck, it's so good. Even when it comes to going places, like I look at the Switch 2, it's like I could take this with me. It's like I'm gonna take the Switch 2, or the Steam Deck. The Switch 2 battery life isn't super great either, from what I hear. So there's also that. Kiwi. Do I get to see cute anime girl here? Hope it loads. Hey, Pee Wee. Hey, Grandpa. What's up? No clue what's going on. Every now and then this happens where it's just like I gotta restart it, like hold the power button down for a while and just get it to start up. And a couple of times I had to take the SD card out. I don't know why that is. Right now, go, let me grab this. Shows up. If you can see it, screen is on, but it's all black, and I never know what that means. To me, that's always a bad sign. If you have a console or like a phone or something like that, and you turn the phone on, you're like, man, my phone's been messing up, and it's just an all black screen. Like, uh-oh. Because that could be literally anything. This is a custom carrying case. Steam Deck doesn't have a kickstand built into it, so if you get a case, you can get one that's got a kickstand. This is mine. The reviews that I saw for this thing said like, oh yeah, it was really good, and at a certain point it got loose, and it just does this. It doesn't lock in. When you first get it, it's really stiff. Ben. Something about Ben. Alright, it's plugged back in now. So we'll see. But again, that's the kind of thing you have to worry about with this team. You don't have to worry about that with the Switch 2. The Switch 2, if it crashes, it's going to start back up into the Nintendo screen the second you boot back up. It plays everything like it's supposed to do. The downside is that, like, you lose all the tweaking and you got to spend the regular price for the games, whatever their price is. With the Steam Deck, you can find so many deals on different games. You can kind of do workarounds to get stuff to work, and you can customize. Like I have a custom startup theme right here. You get the Steam store sales, which are already fantastic to begin with. I can play all sorts of stuff. As you saw, I have Kingdom Hearts here. The only version of Kingdom Hearts that's currently on the Switch, which is what you'd have access to if you bought a Switch 2, is it's a cloud version. So if you don't have the internet, you can't play it. With the Steam Deck, this is literally down into the hardware. Yeah. I can also use all sorts of controllers with this thing too, so. I can play, like I said, where's my game at? Here we go. I can play fake DDR that I added songs to. I can hook it. I have a dance pad that's in my room right now. Steam store sales, they used to be, people will tell you, I'm gonna say probably up until like 2011, they used to be way crazier. Like, we should have the summer sale coming up sometime soon. It might not be until August, actually. But they would have sales like that, like the summer sale and the winter sale, and they would do flash sales. And what was really funny is that you'd sit there and like, let's say if you're looking for Kingdom Hearts, let's say Kingdom Hearts is 20% off, so the game costs $60. All of a sudden, it's like down to $45.99. They would do a flash sale, and they would have like super flash sales, and it would be like, this is crazy. This is the last year that they did this. The last sale that I remember being like this, it would be like, all right, so you got the game on sale for $40. Like, hey, it's on flash sale, so all of a sudden, now instead of being $40, it's on sale for 50% off. So the game is $29.99. And then you'd have like an hour-long super flash sale just out of the blue that wouldn't be listed on any websites. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh, you can get this game for like $8 right now. But if you missed out on that 1 hour window, it would go back up to regular price, and you would spend the entire sale waiting to see when the price is going to drop again. Those were crazy times. Like, I'm kind of happy they got rid of it. It's a bummer because, you know, you can get way better deals, but at the same time, like, yeah, it used to stress people out, I think. Just sitting there and being like, oh man, I missed out on this deal. Well, I'm not going to buy the game until the very end of the sale now because I want to see if it's going to go on that same deal again. All right, let's see. I just want to see if I can pass this right now. This is it. We'll go with 1.5. If you are, since you're on PC now, if you look at sites like Green Man Gaming and CDkeys.com, you can get some crazy deals. Alright, we're good. The controller's slipping off my lap when I'm trying to play this. Oh man. Yeah, the issue, it's still there. I'm using this Bluetooth. Let's get all the layers that I'm going through right now. I'm using a Bluetooth controller, the 8BitDo Ultimate C with a 2.4 gig thing, so it's still wireless. I'm using that. I'm using a Steam Deck. It's hooked up to a capture card, or it's hooked up to a dock, which is going through a capture card that's hooked up to my PC, and I'm using a sound bar for my sound. So like, sync is kind of iffy. It's good for overall. I'm happy with it. I think they have another patch coming out sometime. I don't know why. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Here, let me see if I can show this off. I bought, it's not gonna show off right. I got tacos. I took the day off because I was feeling like shit this morning. And I want to say about halfway through, I was like, I should call them and see if I can come in. I was like, nah, I'll just take it. All good. By about like 11 or 12 o'clock, I was feeling way better. But yeah, didn't call. So less money, but it's all good. I think I got PTO put in, so it should be alright. Should come up in the wash. As my old manager used to say, or screwing me over on a paycheck. Oh, whoa, what? Oh man, you know what's funny is I forgot. I was like, wait, what games are at Evo this year? I just wanted to play that one song. At a certain point in the year, I was like, you know what? It'd be really funny if I took off time for Evo, because like that's the one fighting game tournament. If I'm gonna watch something, it's gonna be that. My uncle's walking up the steps again. He's causing more chaos. An agent of chaos, if I've ever seen one. But yeah, for me, as a person who likes playing retro games, the other issue with the Steam Deck, not the Steam Deck, the Switch 2, is like you only have so many games you can play. Whereas if I use the Steam Deck, I can install whatever games I want to play, plus I have access to like all these right here, like the Capcom fighting collections and stuff, for way cheaper. Evo is August, like, it's the beginning of the month. It's like August 1st to the 3rd, or the 3rd to the 5th, or something like that. It's super early. MVC2 is a main stage game now, which is interesting. You know, the game that caught me off guard. For some reason, I'm like, alright, Under Night's there, cool. Grand Blue? Every time Grand Blue's in the tournament, I was like, really? I missed it. I was on sale earlier, but I couldn't afford it, so. Could have got it if I didn't buy tacos. So. It's for some reason like I haven't played it yet, but every time I see Grand Blue in the tournament, I was like, Grand Blue, really? If you remember, I think it was it's around the same time period. I think Grand Blue might have come out in 2020. I want to say, if you remember, if you remember when Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle came out, it was like 2019, and they were so happy that they're going to be at Evo that they put that stupid sticker on the box, like, oh, this is going to be at Evo. And like, I think for people that don't know what Evo is, like, what the hell does that mean to them? But then again, if you're buying a freaking Blaze Blue game, you probably know what Evo is. Little dog's about to start freaking out. Grandpa, hey. Hold on, let me pull up the list of the Evo games, because it's certainly something. Alright, hang on a second. Alright, my bad. Okay, so the Evo games list. The thing that, it's not, the main stage is weird too for Evo. The extended games are the ones I feel like I'm more interested in. So you got Street Fighter 6. Cool. Alright, Season 3's out. Come here, buddy. Street Fighter 6, you got that. Cool. Fine. City of the Wolves, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. I think that game, I played that recently against the guy from work. Dude was really good. To me, he's really good. I don't know. I haven't played a lot of the game, so I don't really know for sure. But it seems, totally fine. Guilty Gear Strive, I've got mixed feelings on because I liked it when it came out. I like the way it looks, but I haven't played a lot of it. And I'd rather play Rev 2. I want to do more complicated stuff. Um, MVC2. All right, cool. Really weird, you know. It's crazy that they have MVC2 there over MVC3, but fine. And MVCI gets 0 love, but it's fine. Whatever, who cares? Okay. Okay, so the thing that sucks about Evo this year is that, to me, from what I've heard, as a person who I don't like Tekken 8, I think Tekken 8, I don't like the aggression. I don't like the rage system that they have. And then them adding in like their fake drive rush mechanic on top of that too, and attaching it to strings that I've always done. I don't like that. I hate what they did with that system. But it's fine. It's still Tekken. Tekken 8's going to be there. Okay. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, which I don't have any opinions on. It's just a game that's always there. I think when I tried to watch it last time, I think I saw one match that was like kind of exciting, and then I saw a couple other matches like, I don't want to look at this. Under Night 2. Whatever. You know how I feel about auto combos, not a fan. MK1, which they announced that they're discontinuing support for. Like, man. We're gonna get Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, City of the Wolves, Guilty Gear Strive, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, Under Night In-Birth 2, Sis Celeste, MK1, and MVC2. Wild list. Whatever. The list is all over the board. Only because I feel like there's no way that they could have known, like, hey, this is Tekken 8's going to have these crazy issues with the current patch, and then MK1 was going to discontinue support. Okay. The extended list includes Rivals of Aether 2, which I know literally nothing about. I've got the first game, didn't get the second game. Oh, my bad. I guess because they can't have a Smash there. Because it's sponsored by Sony. Or Sony owns it or whatever. They got Virtua Fighter 5 Revo, which I'm excited about. I feel like it wouldn't have the turnout, but I wish that was a main stage game. King of Fighters 15. Which is interesting because, again, they got City of the Wolves there too. Blaze Blue Central Fiction. Killer Instinct, that's the shocker to me. Falcon vs SNK 2. It looks like Samurai Showdown 2019 and Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2. Like, CVS 2 is going to be interesting to see because I haven't watched a lot of tournaments of the game, but I hear complaints about the way the game plays at tournament level. But I loaded this game because I can play this stuff on the Steam Deck. I can play it on the Switch too, also, but it's the Switch version, and nah, I'll pass. Okay, buddy. You okay, little guy? Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Grandpa. Say hi. No. Look. Say hi. Hello. Alright.
全国の高校を襲撃した事件は無事解決し、生徒たちは今では何事もなかったかのようにまた繰り返しの日常へと戻っていった。しかし今また学園に戦慄が走ろうとしている。学園に何が起こったのか。
What's gonna happen to the school this time? I remember going to like Hollywood Video and seeing a copy of Project Justice, and I had played Rival Schools. I'm like, wait, is this Rival Schools 2? Doesn't say Rival Schools 2 anywhere on the box. This is a fun time for video games. Like, I don't think I had known about Street Fighter 3. Third Strike wasn't out, but I remember running like Street Fighter 3 Double Impact. Like, oh man, I can't wait to play this. And be like, who are these people? Seth? Not Seth. What's his name? Sean. Who the hell is Sean? What's this weird white man's name? Necro? What is this game? Yeah, looking forward to Evo. I had seriously considered taking time off to watch Evo, because otherwise, if I don't watch it live, I'll miss it. And the thing is, like, realistically, I only want to watch the main day. So luckily, I switched back to weekdays. I got that weekend off anyway, as far as I know. Yeah. My goodness. Oh wow. Wait, how do I pause? Okay, alright, let's go. Go XX. Not combo into a launcher. The launcher has to be separate. Look at that dodge. Oh my goodness. He hit the roof so hard he died. The best part about games like this is like when you're a kid, you make up stuff like, oh yes, well this guy's clearly, he must be Vega's uncle because he's Vega's uncle because he has claws. And like in your head you justify, you tell your friends like, oh, I know the true story behind this character and their origin. He was actually Spanish. You can tell he's best friends with Vega because Vega and Guy, because he's friends with Guy because he's wearing mesh arm stuff. He's got that weird space between his shoulders and like his sleeves. So he must be friends with Guy. But he's also Vega's uncle. For sure. I hear he killed Akuma. Oh man. Ooh. What's this? What is this strange force? Can't be coming from Hio. Hee. See some evil energy hidden within Hio and what? Okay, then I'll take control of you before you can start wielding that evil power. You're going to be reborn as a loyal soldier or something. I don't know what that said. IO Pacific Athletic Competition and plan to enhance friendship. Wait, what if that friendship gets shattered by their own students? Go, my loyal soldiers of Pacific High. Go and destroy Taiyo High. Dude, Japan is weird. Batsu, believe me, I have no idea why this scuffle happened. What? Oof. Batsu, what do you think you were doing? Ah. Hee. I guess my disguise didn't what? Disguise? Who on earth are you then? Hee. If you want to know, I'll tell you. Remember this well. Hee. My name is Kuro Kirishima. You're going to help me take over the world. One high school at a time. What a bad plan. Your plan is already flawed. It's starting off from a bad spot. I'm going to take over the entire world, starting with Japanese high schools. And then we'll go from there. And once I take over the high schools, they'll be in the school board meetings and there's nothing they can do. Free pizza forever. Oh god, she's broken in half.
眠りなさい眠りなさいお静かにお静かにお静かにどこを見てるのどこを見てるの
Watch out, Bowman.
眠りなさい
I told you, Bowman, you have to watch out. I honestly didn't know what happened there. I was like, did I do that?
これがあなたに送るレクイエムですわ
Homo, tennis racket girl. Yes. Chairperson. Boy, playing this game back in the day and being like, why is this character name like Chairperson? This is like Superintendent. The guy that's like Ryu, but it isn't. Okay. Move list. Serve, quarter circle forward. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh god, it's a DDT! It's a DDT! Shoot. Oh no. Amazing. That recovery. That recovery. Oh, shoot. Nice. Good job. Good job, Momo. Truly evil. It's over. Now we'll go back to our headquarters. Wait, the next step plan is almost complete. Create 3 excellent soldiers, don't you agree? Yeah, I guess so. What's your problem, Eureka? Aren't you happy? By the way, Kuro, where are we going next? Eureka, make contact with Kyo Minazuki. Use her as bait to learn all the Oh man, I'll leave the details up to you. Now go and remember, do not fail me. There, I've taken care of your wounds. Try to be more careful next time, okay? What was your name again? Eureka. Hiroshima. Shima, I've heard the name before. Ugh! Crap. You. I want you to stop snooping around. I want you to stop now. Don't be so ridiculous. What are you up to? Hee, nothing. Oh, did I tell you? I've invited Kyoko. What? What? Kyoko? Why did you do that? I think you know why. If you care about her, then I suggest you let me defeat you. Japanese high school drama sure is weird. Hatsu and Daigo. I guess by using these two, I get access to more characters than normal. The guy that's not Ryu. So the arcade I went to in high school, I remember they had. No, they didn't have this game at the time. They had a bunch of MVC2, and it was MVC2. They had one CVS2, like 2 SVC Chaos games, which those came out. But I remember the people there were like, "Oh man, you don't remember like you don't remember going to the arcade and playing Rival Schools and Project Justice here?" I was like, "Wait, what? Yeah, we had a machine." I was like, "Why did you get rid of it?" Personally, I think this game is neat. Is it Capcom's best fighting game? No. But still neat. They had a what's it called? The WrestleMania the arcade game. The one that's by Midway. Like, that was pretty cool. What is this character? What does he do? Oh shoot. By God, he is broken in. I tried to dodge. I tried to run at him and then dodge, but it didn't work out. Oh no. Oh no. Got him. Nice. Oh boy, it's a full combo. Oh no. Oh wait, I got it. I won. I got the hit. Dark Side Student Congress. I need to talk with you. Why did you bring me here? Did you find another excellent soldier? Eureka, is that the mastermind behind all this? You're brave to step into our school. Now release Daigo. See, Eureka, it seems that you have betrayed me. I can't let you go on like this. I'll do whatever it takes to stop you. You sure you're capable? You just follow others blindly like sheep, but perhaps if you try with all your might, then maybe you'll be able to defeat me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna quick save. I didn't honestly plan on playing this specific game for this long. Just a sec. Alright. He is not whining as much. He's still whining though. Wonder Momo.
苦しむ暇など与えるか。
しっかりしなきゃ。行くよ。
Man, I still need to go back and play more Street Fighter 5. Like once they added her in, I never went back to it. She sounded really cool. They did with her where they gave her like the ability to do air combos and stuff. Oh yeah.
ほんの余興だ。
Is that a reversal?
来ないのか。この力、我ながらに恐ろしい。
I want to know what this man does. Repeat me. Fireball, Dragon Punch. Nice. Well played.
んじゃないよ。どこ見てんだ。甘いんだよ。
Ah, dead.
おそ松様。
He's got more guts.
美味しさがすぎるね。落ちな。どこ見てんのさ。美味しさがすぎるね。
I did a tardy counter. I didn't need to. Damn it. I'm going to use him again and risk losing the fight just to see. Got him. A lot of damage. Oh no. I try to sidestep. Bad move. Oh, this might. Got it. Fatality. Oh my goodness. Brutal. Hang on, Eureka. How was that? This is what you asked for. Are you satisfied now? Aw, poor Eureka. A loser, always a loser. Kuro, You needn't worry, there's absolutely zero reason for me to use you anymore. Rest well for now until I have you reborn and play my flute. Dude. My dog looks like he's chewing on a pocket knife. You see what that is? Watch him run off the second I try to grab it. No. This goes to my, I've got a triple monitor stand. Probably not showing up. Black thing, it's supposed to hold. Look, it fell off the second I moved the monitors the first time. Beetle. Ooh, middle. Welcome, Batsu and Kyosuke. You've been targeting us from the beginning, haven't you? Very perceptive, but besides, my target is actually the Imawano family. As Imawano has already fallen to hell and why are you doing this? What have they ever done to you? She's on a crucifix. Even if you beat us, my friends can surely defeat you. Evil guys never succeed in the end. Most of my friends' trust already fallen. Now it's your turn. Okay. These are the two I want to use. Oh, I gotta choose another partner.
一曲ご所望かしら。
ラウンド1ファイト。気合いだ気合いだ。ついてこいよ。そこ。
It's all good. Oh, I convinced myself somehow they're gonna fall on top of that.
そうやどこを見てるの？いつも感じて
Got him.
無様だな。
Nice. Alive. Oh, nope. Dead. Definitely dead.
いいパンチだったぜ。ラウンド2ファイト。
Oh, come on. Counter. Oh, no. What if mine works too? Got him. Ah, that's not what I needed. I don't need my guts up. I need more than guts. Nice. Work. Oh no! Oh man. I thought they were gonna fall onto it. And the second, like, he was just slightly out of range, like, oh man, it's over. Done. Rip. Rip COD. Boy, I gotta stop doing that. I keep thinking it's gonna work magically, and it hasn't worked out for me yet. This should work, right? It says failure, but it says failure when I win. Oh man. Okay, we won. We have beaten this person. Chill, doggy. Chill. thing I'm gonna have to look out for with him is he's got access to his team attack and whatever Super Zoom wants to do too. Shoot. Wanted. Well played. Well played, my dude. Oh, she's gonna fall. Damn it. Oh no! Oh, this was gonna be a team up attack and then it was a super. Ah, I could have blocked that. Back to Kuro. Vega's uncle. Nice. I hit 2 buttons. Bad. It's all on me. It's user error. Oh no. Something cool. Come on. Come on, this isn't cool. Not cool. It's a grab. Kaiosuki, wake up, please stop it. That's useless. Not even know how to take care of your wounded friends. No right to speak to me. This is far beyond. This is beyond cruelly too far. So bitter, isn't she? Why don't you punish her? Obviously hates me because I'm so powerful, but it doesn't matter. I'm not looking for friendship. Come to me and use your power to do my bidding. No, not the flute. The final episode. All our new recruits are properly processed and everything will be ready. Well, what happened? Just pretending so I could evaluate your true power. You never even noticed, did you? What? Laughable that you actually thought you could compete with the Moana family. No. Play with you. I'll make you disappear now. Oh no. Time for a showdown yet again. Alright, so the storyline is not this game's strong suit. All good. Got him. Oh no. Lost consciousness, so where's this evil energy coming from? Wait, I know. Imagine your sword was the source of all this evil energy. It's the last thing I would have expected. Whoa, ugh. Hehe, are you still after me with that mod? I appreciate your persistence. Time to finish you off once and for all. Now you, oh my gosh, it's not enough time to read that text. Person that can stop him, Wild Daigo. Let's go Wild Daigo. You can't stop me now that my gut's up. It's a pretty good amount of damage considering I haven't really done anything. I've done like 2 hits. They're both from pressing a single button. Ah, shoot. Tighten up my gameplay. Ah, damn. Wild Daigo. Oh shoot. Suplex City. Just gonna press this one button right here because maybe this will work for me. If I try, I'm going to lose. What I mean? Ah, I shouldn't have pressed that right then. Ah, damn it. Nice. Not even Wild Daigo can defeat Demon Go. Nice. Give me my guts up. That's what I really need. Oh no, he hit me against the thing that wasn't there before. Oh man. Almost like I need to know how to play the game. I can't just mash buttons. Ah, oh, jeez. Again. I blocked low. Getting my guts up. Okay, sweet. Now I have 5 stars or 5 super bar, whatever. Oh no, it's not doing me any good anyway. Counter. Great. I'm gonna mash those kick buttons. Alright, Kuro. Vega's uncle, it's time. Nice. Oh, no, it's a grab. Gotta be a command grab. I had held back to block that time. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. We'll let him whiff something. Nope. Bad move. Bad move. All good. We'll financially recover from this. Do something. Yeah, I got them guts up. Got them guts up. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Good job, Vega's uncle. This is the most heartbreaking story. All of 144 students, all of them have been processed properly. Understood. A student. Soldiers possess both excellent combat skills and endurance. They are extremely loyal. Nothing can stand in my way now. I'll take time and make my plan. There's no need to hurry. And as for my organization who still believe they are using me to do their dirty work, they will soon realize when the day comes, I expect you to do a good job and obey my every command. Let's go, school. Good job, school. What happens when you don't have government oversight over your school districts? You have a school that's called like Delinquent Devil Dudes. Strange name for a high school. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Take over the world one high school at a time, starting with Japan. Okay. She's hot. I do think at some point I thought she was pretty. I don't know why. There's nothing to that character's like no figure whatsoever. She's got a jacket though. God. Why start? Alright, well, I gotta make a run. Wow, it's been 2.5 hours almost that I've streamed. I think I'll be back. I don't know. I'll be back late tonight, so. Thanks. Catch you later.